Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read. Keep in mind, we are reading collective energies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences of what you will or what you will not into this creation. We're going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my abuelita, my grandmama, abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank Jesus. The whole name came in today. Her maiden name came in today. I also want to thank my grandpapa, mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I do invite you to do the same as I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. The number 3 could be significant for some. You could be celebrating something. It could have to do with changing a maiden name, or something about a maiden name. But you can honor whatever religious sports, something about sports. You can honor your religion. For some, really, sports is your religion. Whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves, and that's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. Is something big happening in sports? What season is starting, or what season are we in? Someone's looking forward to their religion. Something about master bedroom and something about mastery. Somebody can be working on their masters. So I'm getting master classes or some type of master class. Someone could be looking into a Reiki master. Someone's been doing a lot of research on someone, because I was getting a lot of in the preliminary read, I was getting people researching someone's search history, or looking through search history, or seeing what someone is checking out. Somebody could have been looking through someone's phone, or through someone's files. I'm seeing information technology. Someone can work in information technology. Someone could be a hacker. Someone's looking for something. They could have been looking to see like what someone searches, because I'm getting Page of Swords energy. Somebody could have been trying to figure out like what someone searches, what do they like, but it has to do with like the things they view online. Someone could have gotten into someone's like history when it comes to their things that they watched online, or they're watching. It's like I'm seeing like a search history, like somebody's watching someone's search history. Somebody could have been looking through someone's phone or their YouTube account. But they were looking at someone's search history for some reason. They wanted to see what someone was viewing. Okay. Okay. Boom. Boom by good, my lovies. Give them the boot, my lovies. Jesus. Here we go with that dementia. Someone has dementia or is developing dementia for some. It's have to do with an ex, or trying to hold on to an ex for some. So I'm getting some words of wisdom that someone I used to date shared with me, who I did not trust because I knew he had lied to me about something, and he never came clean about what he lied to me about, and he thought he was hiding it, but I could sense it. And not only that, but spirit gave us confirmation about what he had lied about. But nonetheless, this person gave me really good advice one time. He said to me, it doesn't matter how much you search, it doesn't matter how much you stress yourself. If somebody wants to do something, they are going to do it. You cannot stop it. if somebody is going to do something, they are going to do it. It doesn't matter how much you watch what they're doing. It doesn't matter how much you watch their accounts or their watch history, because somebody was watching someone's watch history, like to see what they were watching. It doesn't matter how much you do that. It's got to do with a Leo, because it was a Leo who told me this. But he said that to me, and I'm like, it didn't sit well, because I knew he had fucking lied to me. And he never really came clean, which was what was the problematic part. So it planted seeds of doubt in the connection. Plus, we weren't supposed to be together. I knew it. So if anything, I was mad at myself because I lied to me. But maybe for some, you're in a situation like that where you're lying to yourself, and you feel like you have to monitor somebody. Like, I'm getting monitor spirits. Spirit was giving that to us in the preliminary. For somebody could be paying for some type of spell work to have monitor spirits on someone, or to see if somebody's going to end up with somebody else, or and that already tells you they're probably going to end up with, if you got to do that much, they're probably going to end up with somebody else, my lovey. Yep, totally. And if it's not the person that you think that they're watching, it's someone else. They're going to end up with someone else. That's how it works, my lovies, especially if you're fighting the energy that much. So somebody is monitoring somebody. Somebody's monitoring. That's creepy. Somebody's monitoring someone. And in the wise words of that X, if somebody's gonna do something, it doesn't matter what hex you put on them, it doesn't matter how much you obsess, it doesn't matter how much you drive yourself crazy and build up all of your karma that you're gonna have to pay later. They're still gonna move on. They're still gonna go do whatever they want to do. And whether they involve you in those plans or not, or whether you know about them or not, it's totally not relevant. Because they're going to go do what their higher self. At the end of the day, you can give them the best advice. I've had people that I've given them advice that could literally save their lives, and they still went ahead and did and laid in their bed. And then they made their bed and they laid in it. And that is totally good, because that's what they need to do anyway. Because at the end of the day, it is a spirit gives us free will for a reason. This is all coming in for a reason, my lovies, and sometimes just a season. We cannot harass and bombard someone into loving us and wanting to be with us and wanting to do. And plus, that's not necessarily love, because if you flow together and you vibrate together and you're both in alignment with your morals and standards, you probably won't need to do all of that much. But if you're lying to yourself and the person's lying to you, and you're not honest about where you're going with this, yes, you're gonna have conflict, and you're gonna have to monitor, or not have to, you're gonna feel like anxiety and paranoia and schizophrenia, spirit saying for some, and start to be involved in looking through somebody's history. I totally get it, my lovies, but it's misery. I totally get it. It's better to be alone than be in bad company. And the bad company starts with yourself. So if you can't even be alone, that already tells you need to come to peace, come to Jesus, come to Je suis. It's in French, Je suis. I think it's so interesting how Jesus is so close to French, Je suis. I am. What are you, my lovies? Something to consider, my lovies, is coming in for a reason and just sometimes for a season. Your sister friend loves you and adores you, but more in spirit. Yes, totally. But more importantly, spirit loves you and adores you. But more in spirit, that too. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends we're not at the end, my lovies. And adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your sister friend and your spirit friend and your sister friend and your spirit friends. Spirit was giving it to us yesterday. We'll talk about it when Spirit wants us to talk about it. We just get inspired, my lovies. There's so many things to be inspired about in life, my lovies. There's so many things to do. What say you? I say true. It's raining, my lovies. I love the rain. Your sister friend loves the rain. It makes me happy. It makes me so happy, my lovies. Not all the time, but I like it. I like it. I like when it comes. So cute. Anyway. Everything's coming in for a reason. Someone's in dreamy land. Someone could be in love, because I'm getting like when it's like when like puppy love, like new emotions. And when you explore sincere new emotions and they're like, ooh, what is this? Ooh, this feels so good. Ooh, ee, ah. It's like that. Someone's tickled. It's cute. What is up? What is up? What is up? 11:50 and then 11:51. What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? How's it popping? And what's cracking? What's up, my lovies? We are reading for this upcoming, we are not reading for today. It's not today's energetic read. It's actually this upcoming heptad, this upcoming 7-day periods energetic read. Keeping in mind that read energy, read hospital has been very present for some. Keeping in mind that we are reading for whenever spirit needs us to read for. There are over 40 calendar systems currently active, and we just choose to work with the Gregorian calendar system. Time is fluid in the spiritual realms. Some of these events could be occurring a little bit later. Some are in the present moment, and some you've already lived through, but you're about to manifest them again. That's how it works, my lovies. 1242. Caught at 1241 and then 1242. But we are reading through Sun's Day, Sunday. Dun, 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 Sunday. Dun, 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 Sunday, September 10th, 2023. And then we are reading to Saturn's Day, delay day, Saturn Day, but procedural day, difficult lesson day, Saturn Day, September 16th, 2023. For those who care, we will be up in Oceanside at another fair. We just had one yesterday, and as always, beautiful, magical interactions, great energy work done in such a beautiful natural setting. And it makes me so happy because we demystify spirit cannot be held. There are no temples that can hold spirit. Spirit expresses spirit everywhere we go. At every single moment, spirit is always with us, guiding us, nudging us, listening to us, and looking for that relationship. And so you cannot hold spirit, and so these settings make it for such a beautiful experience for so many, and I always receive such beautiful feedback. Granted, the face-to-face, for those who care, you can look up on Instagram the details of the event. I will be posting it, but it's definitely a different experience to do it face-to-face than this video format, even though I do appreciate this video format and the fact that you can read collectively, and I've done collective readings in person, but the video format is definitely different. But if you want to come see your sister friend in person and get a reading in person, and I do special pricing in these events, just because. And so if you want to come and be there, I'll put the details in the not in the description box below, but maybe Spirit wants us to put it in the description box below. So Saturn's day 16th. So you have 10 energy, which is technically 1 energy. So you start Sun's day, clarity day, the day of the sun, where everything gets nurtured and everything gets to be fed and warmth and taken care of and provided for, in that energy of rest through nurturing. And so that you get a 1 on that, because 10 energy in numerology, you take away that 0 and you get 1. And so 1 is all about new beginnings. 1 is all about new energies. I am seeing a newborn baby. So for some of you, there could be a newborn baby. She's shady. Someone's shady on the side. Maybe for some of you, you're focused on very important things, and there are others that are focused on less important things, but we'll get to all of those things because everyone is technically important. 1525, and then 1526, and then 1527. So the 26th through the 25th through the 27th, but maybe you want to skip the 25th and go right to the 26th. For some of you, you'll be flying somewhere. There's some type of flight, but you're going to miss one day because you're going to be in flight or traveling for one day, and so it's going to feel like, okay, I'm technically only there for 2 days wherever you're going. But or maybe even less, because then you got to fly back or whatever. But there's a little bit of a deceit in a situation for some. But I am seeing a newborn baby. Maybe for some of you, there's somebody. I'm seeing an older lady. I'm seeing an old Asian lady, an old lady, but she's coming in with a liar. She may be a little bit of a liar, and she talks a lot, but it's okay because you love her. That's how it's coming in, my lovies. So this is a family member for some that will be present when a new old baby. A new old baby, oh, Jesus. She's coming in with an Asian accent. But when a newborn baby is born, I am seeing a little girl, but take it how it resonates. But I'm seeing a beautiful baby. Congratulations to the families that are introducing a new life into this world. 1, success energy. 1 is success. 1 brings new beginnings, new chapters in your life, new paths to take. And then with that 16 energy, you technically get 7 energy in numerology, and that 7 energy is luck. Luck is on your side. Definitely a lot of luck on your side. Surprises. 7 energy brings in unexpected changes, but they're always great, especially when with 1 energy and it's fate. And then you add those together and you get 8 energy. So for some of you, there are procedures, medical procedures, legal procedures. For some, 8 energy can bring in big accidents or little accidents. Big boo-boo, 17:15 on the clock, which is technically 8 and 6 energy, which is technically 5 energy if you add all of that in numerology. But little boo-boos and big boo-boos, little accidents and big accidents. I am getting insurance claims. I am also getting cherry picking of some sort. Someone thinks someone's cherry picking. I am seeing Leo energy. It's okay to pick cherries, I guess. It's like, what's the big deal? It's a big deal, Holyfield. 8 energy, little accidents, little boo-boos, big boo-boos. That insurance thing has been in your field for some. So insurance policies, or looking at legal documents or illegal documents for some. 8 energy rules all of the legalities of your contract in this life, of your soul's contract, because it is a binding. It's a binding that it can be broken if necessary. For some of you, could be breaking a contract. 8 energy, just like in spirit, in the spiritual realms, you can break contracts, or you can choose to go your separate ways, and that's what we try to mirror. 1822. What else? 8 energy brings in soulmate energy. So for those of you who are single and ready to mingle, you can meet somebody, or you can meet soulmate's not necessarily just about one person, but for some of you, it could be about a person that you're very, very connected to, and then you're like, oh, this feels like we're flowing together, we're growing together, and it could be for forever. Or leave a really big mark on your soul's journey and your Akashic records. And for some of you, you have that, or you're going into that. For others, 8 energy is just bringing you into alignment. You feel aligned with everything around you. 1902 on the clock. Let's start, my lovies. That signature thing has been very present for some, all types of signatures. And of course, as we're on a heptad, or a 7-day period that's ruled by 8 energy, or that is not necessarily ruled by it, but it is a prominent energy in this field. So for some of you, all types of contracts, signing all types of contracts. You sign them energetically first, my lovies, and then you sign them in the physical. For some of you, it could be settling something in spiritual court and you don't even know it. For some of you, if you're having a lot of dreams about fighting with somebody or fighting somebody, you could be settling a spiritual match. That's how it's coming in. You're settling a spiritual debt, or you're in some type of spiritual court with somebody that could have done you wrong. There's a reason why everything came in earlier. This could have to do with someone that you were involved with in some type of romantic situation, 1957, but they owe you something, or you feel like in your spirit you want to bring this to a spiritual court. So some of you could be dreaming a lot of an ex and fighting an ex, or a lot about an ex, and spirit is something about a hex. Maybe for some of you, you unconsciously you understand, because we all do, on the spiritual plane, your higher self understands that somebody was tainted, something about tainting something, something about hair tints or tinting hair, I am seeing a blonde lady who tints her hair. Someone can have 3 sisters, but maybe for some of you knew that someone did something about dude. But I'm seeing doodles, D-O-O-D, and then doodles. For some, you could know that someone did you wrong spiritually, and you're taking them to spiritual court. So you could be dealing with a spiritual battle that you don't even really know or speak about in the 3D or in the conscious. Bombay goods, my lovies, but you will be settling something. Ace of Spades energy. And here we have anger, because for some of you, you have anger because of some type of message. 7 of Diamonds energy. It is, for some, again, someone was looking through your written, your emails, your text. Someone was searching someone's phone. 2115 for information, and they're angry. 7 of Diamonds energy. It is anger. For some of you, again, you could be fighting a spiritual battle, and you don't even realize it, because I'm getting like World Wide Web, but the spiritual World Wide Web. For others, you could be communicating a lot on the World Wide Web, and there will be anger when it comes to this communication. 7 of Clubs energy is all about the written communication, text messaging. Eventually, you can bring in phone calls, but all about written communication that is going to upset somebody. 7 of Diamonds energy is being upset, and we want to see behind this. And it is for you, a female, or it is for a female around you, or this could be for your partner. For some, again, for some, you could be in a relationship with somebody and they are angry because of what they found in your phone. That's how it's coming in. Or they've been searching your search history, or they've been searching your YouTube history, or what you've been watching, and somebody's pissed. For others, that does not apply to. You could be angry because you are communicating in a situation. What are you communicating about? For some, you are communicating. For some, it is your couple. For some, it is someone you're living with, or it's your couple, or you're communicating about a house situation. For some, or for some, you could be getting communication about a family member. I'm gay. For somebody's gay. Take that however it fits, whatever that means to this person. But there is some anger in a family for some. Or there's communication about a house situation. For some, you could be communicating with someone you live with in an apartment. And there is anger because of these communications. For some, there's communication that's going to anger you about your living situation, or where you live as a female. Take that how it resonates. We are reading collective energy. So male, female, take it how it resonates. Bombay goods. Oh, this one wants to speak. And then here we have a gentleman as well. And we have a man, or a group of men, or a group of men and women who don't have your best interest in mind. So that's something to consider. Here we have King of Clubs energy. This is you as the querent. This could be your partner, or this could be someone around you, or a group of men for some who don't have your best interest in mind. Being cautious, because Spirit was giving to us, for somebody could try to it could be a deranged man in your field trying to set you up, 2333, and put you in his truck. That's what's coming in. For some, you could be your ex. For some of you, this could be your ex. For some of you, you can have an ex who is quite possessive and thinks they have some type of say in your life. That's always coming in, and that's how it's coming in. For some, this could be a male, but take it how it resonates, who thinks that they have a say in your life. For some, you could be you could have been in a same-sex thing, and now you want to be with the opposite sex, and an ex does not like that. That's how it's coming in. For others, Something about someone's brothers. This could be some brothers in a situation, but a group of men who don't have your best interest in mind. They want to speak. Ooh, no, they don't. They really don't. They don't. And again, it kind of moved away because they don't want. For some, being cautious about. Again, did we say it? Spirit was giving that to us before starting. For some, you can have a deranged lunatic who wants to harm you physically, or a group of men who want to harm you physically. These are grown men, unfortunately. And for some, it's because they want to teach you some type of lesson, or they want to put you in your place or whatever. They don't even know their place, but they want to put you in your place. Spiritually, they definitely don't know their place. And what did we say for some? Voodoo or hexing. The spirit did give that to us in the preliminary. For some, you have a partner who's hexing you. As a man, you have a female who is hexing you. Or there could be a group, or there could be a crew of people who are trying to influence you negatively. For some, these people do not care what happens to you. 25:18 on the clock. These people don't care what happens to you. They would be willing to sacrifice you if it means they get whatever they think they need. And it's all about greed. For some, this could have to do with a young brunette or paperwork that someone's trying to hex, because this is how it came in. And certainly just being cautious, my lovies, because when the Jack of Spades and the Eight of Spades come together, it's not a fun time. These people will be willing to make things up to get you. For some of you, could be ending up living in a truck. These people would try to harm you in whatever way. And that's not necessarily harming you, but they would try to take from you. For some of you, again, for some, you have people plotting on your physical well-being because they feel like they need to. For some, this is a gentleman. If it's not an ex, it's someone that thought that there could have been a love interest. This person is psychotic. They need time to heal, but instead, they would rather start problems with you. That's what happens, my lovies. I've never seen a healthy person go look for issues just randomly with somebody else. I've never seen it. I've yet to see it. Where it's like someone's truly in their soul at peace. I don't see them going to look for problems or starting dramas or stalking anybody or trying to harm anybody. I don't see it. I really don't, my lovies. I've yet to see it. It's like someone truly at peace. They don't do shit like that. They don't. They just don't. You have success over these things for some. You have success over the communication. This could be in a work situation for some, because I am getting eight of spades energy. For some of you, you have paperwork or a little bit of money coming in, certainly, or a little bit of money coming in because of a work situation. For some, somebody wants to get you fired. That energy's been present. They want to get somebody fired. Again, for some, somebody's psychologically not okay. For some, you could be very worried about paperwork, and you have success when it comes to communicating about this paperwork. Even though you have some people that are trying to curse this or hex this, or take it how it resonates, or they're doing things deliberately not to get you what it is that you need, because they feel for some reason something about greed. This could all have to do with greed for some. Bombaikut. For some, this could be family members that are doing this to you or your significant other. Take it how it resonates. And something about someone's brother or the brothers. The brothers are very present for some. The last couple of days, they treat you like a peasant. I'm seeing some could be adopted or have adoptive brothers or stepbrothers. Because I'm seeing Cinderella and the two wicked stepsisters. For some, you could have wicked siblings that are envious and competitive. And so they would not want to see you do well. That's how it's coming in. That energy's been present. Brother is like that. 2819, but take it how it resonates. But you do have this paperwork that you're worried about. That's at the forefront of your field. For others, you could be dealing with a young brunette, someone in their early 20s. No more than that. Or a little girl for some. I did see a little girl, the birth of a little girl, a little brown-haired girl. So for some, a brown-haired baby, an infant is in your field. For others, you have paperwork that you are concerned about, that this heptide, the 7-day period you want to take care of. So we have eight of clubs. You have a new beginning. 7 of hearts. There's that pregnancy. So the pregnancy, the birth of a little girl for some. Cutie patooties. And you're going to be so happy because 9 of hearts for some. You do have a little girl. I told you. I told you. I told you. This could be your sister or a friend or a daughter who's having a baby. And there are changes. This person needs to travel. It is going to be expensive, or there's going to be a lot of money involved in a situation. And then we have a brother, a friend, or a son. And then we have anger when it comes to situations. Where are the spades? And then we have you as a female, or your partner. And then we have really good news. And then we have at a distance. And then we have a group of people who don't have your best interest in mind. And then there's this random gentleman. Again, for some, you have some type of ex or someone you used to deal with, or someone you used to be friends with, kind of like lurking. That's what it feels like. It's like lurking energy. So that's what it feels like, my lovies. Like, this person can be watching you. For some, again, there's online stalking of all types, and for some, even looking at your search history. This person can have, for some, logging out of your accounts, because that's how it was coming in. For some, checking your Google account and just making sure that you're logging out of your accounts, because that's what I'm getting. Like, for some, you could have at some point logged into somebody's computer or logged into somebody's device, because like when you were kosher, when everything was okay, when everything was sugar and spice and everything nice, when everything was, because somebody wants to blind you. It's like, I'm telling you, my lovies, for some, somebody wants to, it's like almost borderline creepy, my lovies, to be quite frank, because it's like sneaky, and it's almost like I want to like kidnap you. That's what it feels like, my lovies. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. I gotta tell you what I gotta tell you, my lovies. I gotta tell you what I feel, because it's important. 30-30. 30-30. The number 30 could be significant for some, but 30-30 is mirroring energy. I have to tell you what I feel. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Because for some of you, you could have been in denial about somebody's creepy little styles. Spirit was giving that to us. So this really marked me, because I'm ooh, he's cute. Your sister friend's been single and ready to mingle for a long time, my lovies. It's not, he's cute. He's a cutie patootie. I don't really do that. For some of you, you could be, I really don't. Like, in my daily life, for the most part. But maybe for some of you, the way it's coming in, it's like, again, I'm channeling, my lovies. 31-11. For some of you, you could be like opening up to new love. There's an ex that doesn't like it. Energetically, they can feel it. So it's like, or someone that you were dealing with that was messy. Energetically, they can feel that you're like attracting new opportunities, because it is an attraction, right? There's a reason why those people walked right by at this particular time as we're doing this. It wasn't for me to go and talk to them. It's because, it's the whole energy, right? It's the whole energy, and I'm channeling a part of you. So for some of you, there's an ex, or there's somebody that knows. For some of you, there could be somebody checking your phone because you're paranoid. Now I'm getting a man energy. Like, I'm seeing a man. This could be like a man that doesn't want to let you go as a female, and he lies a lot, but he's always checking on you. Like, he's always checking on your phone, or and you may not even know, or you can sense it on some level, but it's because you're ready to grow. That's what Spirit's saying. Like, you're over something. 32-13. You could be over something. There could have been something that this person did to hurt you, and they're seeing how you're recovering from it, and it's scaring them because they know what's gonna happen next, because that's how energy works. So they're like, it's like almost trying to put a hex on you for some. I'm getting a male, but take it how it resonates, and it's gonna be a fail. And it's making me really warm. For some of you, like, someone feels your heat. They can feel like you are very attractive. You're in heat. You're coming into a new phase of your life, and you're attracting new opportunities all over the place. And for some of you, someone doesn't like it. They really don't. This could be someone you're gonna leave behind at some point, because I don't even want to really pay attention to this energy, but they want you to. It's like somebody's trying to hold on to you energetically, but they're losing their grip. That's what it feels like. We have Jack of Spades. A group of men, or a group of men and women who don't have your best interest in mind. For some of you, these could be siblings, these could be family members who are at a distance from you. King of Diamonds energy. This is for you. For some of you, you may be planning on traveling at a distance, but something's going to anger. Something's hiding. Something's hiding. They're trying to hide good news. For some of you, these are people at a distance from you who are trying to hide good news. Or for some of you, you could be hiding really good news because you don't trust certain people who are at a distance from you. Or for some of you, there could be someone in the military or in armed forces or in uniform. But you're going to get really good news. These people don't feel too crazy. These people just feel like maybe they're like, it's like if you're going for some type of an application, or if you're like signing some type of contract. These are like negotiators, or this could be negotiations, or take it how it resonates. But these are people that they don't necessarily want to block you, but they don't want to just let anybody into their organization. It's coming in like this for a reason. But you're going to get really good news for some if you were waiting on some type of news from an organization, from people that may be something about something about hardballing you. You could have been negotiating some type of salary. You could have been negotiating some type of a relocation package. You could have been negotiating something that has to do with a lot of money. Or you could be doing discussions. I was getting discussion posts. But you got really good news. For some of you, you got really good news. But after some type of anger with a brother, with a friend, or a son, over money, over a significant amount of money, where there were changes. For some of you, there could be a brother who is very angry with you because you're doing well, or a sister, and they're not going to like it. For some of you, the birth of a baby is in your field. It's going to make you very happy, of a little girl. You have a new beginning here as well. For some of you, you could reconcile with some siblings if you want to, and you do have joy, so it will make you happy. For some, you could be learning of a sibling who had recently a baby, and or they're about to have a baby, and there will be some type of travel. You have to travel at a distance. For some, you're planning all of this. This is all in the periphery. Spirit wants us to highlight that these are things that are not necessarily pressing matters, but they're things that will come up for you to start to plan for. Paperwork when it comes to travel, paperwork when it comes to babies, paperwork when it comes to some type of a new opportunity for you, or something that, again, there's an opposing force, but I don't feel like these people are necessarily negative per se. It's more just like they're doing their due diligence when it comes to a situation. And there could be like a person, a gentleman in particular, who's the road runner, something about the road runner, the forerunner. For some of you, you could be in there's some type that you could be like in the running for something, that's how it's coming in. And there's a young, maybe not necessarily too much younger than you or too much older than you, maybe a 10-year décalé. Why is it coming in French? Décalé. Something is shifting. Décalage. There's a change in hours, and again, for some, there's a change in time zones, or there's a time zone shift, but you're in the running for something. But then there's also a gentleman who's in the running for the same thing for some, and so this person's technically your opponent when it comes to a situation. But there's a lot of negotiation, and it has to do with a significant amount of money. Here we have dominant energy. We have blocks. 9 of spades. You got blocks, my lovies. 3642. You got blocks in a situation. 9 of spades. They are blocked. It is blocked. There's paperwork, is blocked. I feel like it's going to be unblocked, but right now it's blocked. It's been blocked. They may need to be a rerouting. Le décalage. You may need to décaler. You may need to re-strategize or rethink your plans. For some of you, Spirit may be inviting you, if something's blocked, 3707. What was Spirit giving us earlier? For some, this could be a young brunette around you, or this could be maybe for some, for some, there's a situation with a young brunette that she feels blocked in her life for some, and you may want to like sit with it. This could be a sister, this could be a friend, this could be a daughter. Take it how it resonates. This person feels blocked, but they may need to just like, I'm Spirit showing us like someone's been putting so much energy into like going into like a mountain and going through the mountain instead of like going around the mountain. For some of you, this could have to do with a mountain range, or going somewhere, or someone's like trying to overcome a really big hurdle, and Spirit's just saying little one, because this is a young person, go around. And for some of you, you may be the past for a young person. You may show them something and it's like, oh, okay, that's all they needed to do, and then they're gonna go around and they're gonna go somewhere far. That's how, for some, this could have to do with traveling. This is a gentleman. For some of you, this is for you as a gentleman. You feel blocked in a situation because of paperwork, or this could be for your partner. For some, there's blockages when it comes to paperwork, or someone just feels blocked. Someone feels cock blocked. That's what is coming in. For some, you could feel blocked because of a couple or a home situation. For some of you, you could feel blocked because of a house situation. For some of you, what did we say? Someone may need to get some type of temporary housing, however you whatever that means to you, wherever spirit takes you, because there's a house situation that's currently blocked for you because of paperwork or because of a young brunette. For some of you, somebody may want to date somebody else, but there's a young brunette involved in a situation that someone may not have been honest about, and this person is blocking a situation for somebody, or somebody doesn't want to move from a situation, or they don't want to give up, they don't want to stop, and it's making someone very worried. Eight of Spades energy, Jesus. Someone's really worried. Someone's really stressed. Someone could be having physical symptoms. Eight of Spades energy is a difficult energy to move through because it's states of disease being out of ease, 3913, and it could be serious states of physical disease, of psychological disease. Someone's really stressed and worried about a couple. Someone's really stressed and worried about family situations. For some of you, could be learning of a family member who's very sick. King of Spades energy I am seeing. For some of you, someone could be hospitalized or may have to go get some type of checkup. For some of you, I mean, any type of checkup, because I'm getting dentistry. For somebody could need to get something done, I'm getting so many words, but I'm getting an orthodontist. I'm getting a pre something or other. I am getting pre-workout. Someone takes pre-workout. Someone needs to get checked. For some, reproductive health. Also, for some, maybe checking your organs. Yes. For someone needs to check their organs. For some, something about Oregon. Someone needs to check their health, because they could be with someone but not really with someone, or if they're with someone, it could be an open situation, or someone could have stepped out. But just getting checked, because there's already a lot of heavy energy opening up. For some of you, work situation, Nine of Clubs energy. For some of you, could be very worried about a work situation. For some of you, could be worried about a gentleman in a work situation. We did get that earlier. For some, you could have a little loosey-goose in a work situation who could be trying to cause you some issues, and you do foresee it, or you see it, and so you are a little bit worried about it. For some of you, you're a little worried about a work situation. For some of you, you're worried about communication that you will be getting from a work situation. Seven of Clubs energy. For some of you, you're worried about a significant amount of money. For some of you, you have to travel not too far from where you live. Eight of Diamonds energy. It's not too far from where you live, up to 45 minutes away or so, or maybe a little closer. For some of you, you got projects that you are manifesting when it comes to work, or you're feeling very passionate about your work and what you're doing. You could be working on different projects in a work situation, and they make you happy. But there are delays. Nine of Diamonds energy. You have some type of delay in a project, or something that's very emotional. For some of you, you could be planning vacation time is in your field. Here we have Queen of Spades. We have an older female involved in a situation. You have projects with your mama. For some, Queen of Spades is your mother, or it's an older female around you, but I'm getting strong mom. For some of you, you could be getting some type of plan with your mom for a work project, or you could be having some type of, I don't know why it's coming in like that, business venture with your mother, or working on some type of project with your mom. She doesn't live too far from you. For some, someone can speak from their nasal, because it's going into my nasal passages for some reason. So for some of you, you can have a mother who speaks very nasally, very nasally. But Queen of Spades energy is your mama. It's an older female around you. For some of you, you could be visiting a sick mother, or for some of you, you could be getting a visitor. You can be getting a visitor. You don't want to speak about it? Okay. There's that King of Spades energy. For some of you, you can have a mother who works in the medical field or in the legal field, or this could be you. But you do have a block when it comes to some type of a legal situation or a medical situation. For somebody could be looking for some type of an operation, or getting a very expensive legal procedure. Okay, a very expensive legal procedure that's currently blocked, that has to do with family, or it can have to do with a family home. For others, you do have some type of medical procedure that is black. Something about black and miles. Someone can smoke. But there's a legal procedure that's blocked for a family member. For some, certainly Spirit is saying. You have 3 9s already, so this has to do with a lot of money. In this present moment, something can unblock itself sooner rather than later. For some, you're dealing with an older female who you go and you see. For some of you, it's a hidden enemy. For some of you, there's an older female that is in a work situation that may not have your best interest in mind. You do have two kings. So two kings is honor in a situation. For some of you, you could be deliberating something with an older female in a work situation over this week, and you have honor when it comes to the situation, even though it looks like something's going to be blocked for you. For some, you could be negotiating a contract, again, with an older female, but it looks like this contract may be blocked even through this heptad, and there are delays when it comes to the situation, because it has to do with a significant amount of money. For some, a few thousand could be significant for some. You do have projects that you are working on, or you're collaborating with somebody. For some of you, you have some type of collaboration with a house situation. For some of you, you're texting family members quite a bit, or people you consider family. For some of you, there's a lot of communication in the couple, but it looks like things are not necessarily. For some, there could be arguments in the couple this heptad, because some of you are in very thought energy. We literally have almost all of the spades. We have a 7 of spades, the 8 of spades, the 9 of spades, the 10 of spades, the queen of spades, and the king of spades. We're only missing the ace of spades. So there's a lot of thought energy. 44:54 on the clock. There's a lot of thought energy. There's a lot of thinking. There's a lot of worry energy with that 8 of spades and the 9 of spades and the 10 of spades and the king of spades. That's a lot of worry about a legal situation. There's a lot of worry about a medical situation for some. Very, very little emotion, because you're waiting on something in order for you to feel more balanced in the emotional space. A little bit of wand energy here, and then a lot of money involved in a situation as well. So some are really worried about finances. You're really worried about finances. You're really worried about some type of contract that you're waiting on that's blocked. Paperwork that is currently blocked for some. Bombay coots, my lovies. Again, you do have 3 9s, so there's a significant amount of money in your field. There are 2 10s. You will have some type of satisfaction when it comes to something you're currently working on in a work situation. You do have 2 kings, so you do have honor in this situation. You do have some type of recognition coming in, or someone can pay you a nice compliment. You do have 2 7s, so a lot of communication. You're texting a lot. You're talking a lot. All types of communication. You do have 1 ace. You have 1 queen. You have two eights. So for some of you, you have soulmate energy present in your field. We did say that. Or something that's of your soul's calling that you feel very tied to. Technically, you have 3 8s. So Spirit's asking you to take care of yourself, to do the things that make you feel good. Especially if you're very frustrated about certain situations that are blocked, because they are blocked right now, my lovies. I don't see a move in these, because we have the 9 of spades with the 9 of diamonds. So right now, these things are blocked. For some of you, may be redirected. All right, let's see this 9 of spades. What else do we have? I think that's it. Yeah. 9 of spades. We did the 7s. We did the 8s. We did the 9s. We did the 10s. We did the kings, the queens. No jacks. Okay. Yeah, conversations are currently blocked. Discussions that need to happen are currently blocked. And so it's blocked, my lovies, right now. It's blocked. 9 of spades. Oh my gosh. But what did Spirit give us? 4707. What did Spirit give us? You have success over this. Over these blocks, you have success when it comes to a couple, when it comes to the home, when it comes to a house situation. For some of you, there could be a there could have been a betrayal, and so the betrayal kind of blocked things for you. Or some type of a deceit, or some type of a deceitful action that was taken, and so the reaction was it kind of blocked things for you, or made things stagnant in a situation, because it's difficult to move forward with anything if you're not kosher. 8 of clubs. Young brunette, or paperwork. You're very worried about this 8 of clubs for some. You have success over these blocks when it comes to a house situation, when it comes to a spouse situation, a couple situation, or when it comes to your home. You have success when it comes to these things. What else? What do we want to cover? This 8 of spades energy. You're worried for some about a pregnancy. For some of you, if you are worried about getting pregnant, there is a pregnancy that will be fine. And you have success with that. For some, you're worried about a new beginning when it comes to a work situation. You will be fine. For some of you, you're worried about a reconciliation in a work situation. For some of you, could have been having a drama in a work situation. Everything will be fine. Seven of Hearts energy is a new beginning. It's a reconciliation. It's some type of a pregnancy, a birth of somebody. For some of you, there could be a difficult pregnancy that you hear about, but the work will be fine. For some of you, a little bit of money in your field, some type of an something about off salary. For some of you, this could have to do with a second job or a second gig, or you have multiple work, and you have a little bit of money coming in from your other work. But you do have, for some of you, that witchcraft, the Jack of Spades with the Eight of Spades, and this is for a brother, a friend, or a son. For some of you, you have a brother, a friend, or a son who is either in very, very negative energies and would be willing to do anything for whatever they think they need to win, or they have people around them who don't have their best interest in mind. For some of you, that group of brothers that can't be trusted, something about busted. They're busted. That group of brothers that can't be trusted is in your field. And there's anger when it comes to these people. They're pissed off. This is like, my lovies, y'all are confused. Go chill with that anger and figure out what it means. They feel used. For some of you, there could be a group of brothers who feel used in a situation. Take that how it resonates. Something about the nation. Bombay Coots, my lovies. Spirit wanted us to work with the Esoterico today, 4954. Spirit was showing us regalo. So for some of you, there's regalo noticias. You are going to avoid disaster for some. Le départ, l'évasion. You're going to be evading something. For some of you, Knight of Wands energy is very passionate energy, moving forward very quickly, coming in with a lot of heat, a lot of passion. But this passion tends to fizzle out. My mouth is watery. So being cautious of that, 50-20, it's kind of saying it's kind of like the gentleman that walked by earlier, where I'm like, ooh, the energies were like, ooh, this is so beautiful. How beautiful that man. And then that's it. That's all it was. That's it. It's a beautiful man. That's energetically as far as it needs to go. That's how it feels, my lovies. For some of you, there could be a situation in which this is some, you could be around a lot of attractive energies, and that's all it is. It's, oh, look, oh, and that's pretty much it. Knight of Wands, but you got really good news coming in for some. It's going to allow you, for some of you, you're taking some type of a departure somewhere. We did say that. Le départ, you're departing, you're going somewhere. For some of you, could be flying somewhere. For some of you, could be flying, or someone could be flying to see you. That energy's been present, but they're lying. Someone's a liar. For some of you, you may again, it may be something, you could be spending time with somebody, or take it out how it resonates. It could be a friend, it could be however it means to you, but this is something that's very passionate. It's like, even if it's a work situation, you come in with a lot of passion, or some type of a proposition for something. You come in with a lot of passion and a lot of like excitement for it, but it's like, it's gonna fizzle out. At some point, it's gonna fizzle out, so you're not gonna take it too seriously, or you're not gonna invest too much, because they're out of touch. For some of you, 10 of Pentacles. Jesus, maybe you're going to invest more than Spirit. 10 of Pentacles, this is a 10 of Pentacles, my love. Jesus. For some of you, a lot of money. For some of you, your house, la casa, la maison, your house. 10 of Clubs, your heritage, your tree of life. Everything is activated in the physical realm. The highest bidder, 5202. The highest bidder gets the thing. That's how it's coming in. The highest bidder gets the ring. Utilité. Someone wants to use you for money. For somebody wants to use you for money. L'utilité. Provecho, utilidad. A Knight of Clubs. Something that's moved very slow. When it comes to a house situation, when it comes to a Jack of Clubs, what do we say? An ex lurking? Someone's been watching you, my lovies, or someone that's been lurking for a while, because they're trying to like hit him up style. That's how I'm getting that song. Hey ladies, when your man wanna get buck wild, just go back and hit him up style. get your hands on his cash and spend it to the last dime for all the hard times. Oh, when the flow and everything goes from the crib to the ride and the clothes. So you gotta let him know that if he F's up, you gotta hit him up. But from the beginning, that was the plan. That's what was coming in. Because if you ever fucking love somebody, you wouldn't do some shit like that. 5313. For some, you were dealing with someone that for a while, they knew they were going to hit you up style. Now they need an excuse, or they were looking for an excuse. They were looking for an excuse to abuse. That's how it's coming in, my lovies. And this is something that lasted for a while. This could be someone that's slightly younger or slightly older than you, within 10 years, 12 years at most. Someone that likes to look good, that likes to dress well. I'm seeing Louis Vuitton purses. I'm also getting like expensive perfumes. I'm seeing someone that likes their hair blow dry. This could be for a female. This could be, take it how it resonates. I'm getting a few different energies. But this is someone that you could have lived with, or there was something involving a house, or this person knew your cash flow. They knew how much you were, they knew how much it grew. For some of you, this person could have known you for a while, because this is Knight of Clubs. It's very slow moving energy. And the way that Spirit's giving it to us is they knew you for a while. 5412. They could have known you for 12 years or more for some, or maybe 10 years. Someone knew you for a while. And for a while, they were plotting to hit him up style. Get your money, get your hands on his cash and spend it to the last dime for all the hard times. But there was really, it was never based on anything real. They knew the deal. It's like someone that you knew that, like, it's like, that person's going to be successful. I have to keep that person around. Not because you fucking love them, but because it's going to be snakes. I'm getting Slytherin. That could be significant for some. It's making my stomach really hurt. Oh my gosh. This Nine of Cups in the reverse, unbridled ambitions. And here we have some type of news coming in. Buenas novelas. Something about novelas, something about soap operas. 5518 and then 5519. You got really good news coming in for some, coming in very quickly. This could be, again, a new passionate beginning. I'm seeing this little blonde lady here. Normally, La Sota de Bastos is a lady that's either my skin color, but somebody can dye their hair. But going from brown to blonde. But for some of you, there's a new beginning. There's a new passion. There's a new situation. And it's coming in very quickly. It's going to have to do, again, I'm feeling a lot of passion in a situation and in new beginnings, really good news coming in, because you didn't get your wish fulfillment when it comes to a situation. Nine of Cups in the reverse is unbridled ambition. Someone could be very ambitious. Again, I'm getting someone very ambitious over money. For some, watching it with an ex, especially if it's a man. 5611, because I'm seeing a few different energies, but for some, you're dealing with someone who's in this energy. For some, there's an ex that wants to come back because they are in some type of an ambition, and they didn't get their wish fulfillment somewhere else. Whatever they were doing in somewhere else or something else, or this could have been a business partner, or this could be someone that you were working with. Take it how it resonates. This person, they wanna appear sincere. Nine of Hearts in the reverse, Nine of Cups in the reverse, but they want to appear sincere, but they're coming in for money. They can come in very flirty, or they can come in like very almost like it's like abrasive in a way, or something about brass knuckles. See, I knew that Four of Pentacles was going to come out. Le regalo. But they're not going to come in with a gift. They're going to come in the reverse. This is un regalo, una noticia. This is what I was seeing in my mind's eye. The regalo or the noticia. The Four of Pentacles. But it's in a reverse. Clausura prisión. Clôture. You close this chapter out. You let this go. Because this person, the way it feels is this person was not sincere. For some, there could have been someone that you were living with because of their fears. This person could have also been like giving to multiple situations or breadcrumbing you. This is the type of person, it's like they'll go out and they'll help others, but it's like you live with this person and it's like, honey, you don't help around shit. Like it's like they show their best face outside of the home. Inside of the home, they were a monster. That's how it's coming in. This could have been an old friend, an old roommate, for some, this is an old colleague, something about Colleen. This person's in some type of a prison because you let them go. What did we say earlier for some? Someone knows you let them go. You were sincere. I don't feel like this person was sincere with you. And they're hurting. They're a 5 of Sworder. They're a 5 of Sworder. But it's in the reverse. Like, they have to admit defeat. 58-11. You let them go. Or you already saw everything that they did. They were trying to be sneaky, get away with things. 5 of Swords energy is someone that's very competitive, envious, sneaky. This person could have even been envious of you. They were trying to get away with stuff, doing things behind your back, not caring if you got hurt. But then outside of the home or to the public, they were portraying themselves as to being a victim or being a good person. This person could even fucking lied about you and made you seem like the monster when in reality it was all like someone went out to gossip about somebody. But you let this go. But this person wants to show back up. Because they're in pain as well. They could be going through some type of a pain in their life. Duelo, doi. They could have lost something or someone that was important to them. Because I don't think they think that you're fucking important to them. But they lost someone that's important to them. What does this person want? For some of you, this is somebody from your past. Spirit's saying to add that 10 of Pentacles with the 4 of Pentacles. Someone could be going through a financial crisis. That's what they want. Or they feel abandoned. And they want some type of help from you. It's like, my love. They want to move. Something about the domestic. But they're in fear. The domestic. They're in fear. I'm getting the 6 of Wands. They're in fear about a closure. They're in fear that you let them go. Why? They're also in fear about how you're spending your money. For some, money could either look really good or is about to look really good. And they're in fear about how you're like, they want to know. I'm telling you, there's a theme here for some. Somebody wants to know how you're spending your money. Someone from your past. That's how it's coming in. This person could have gotten a reading done and found out some stuff about you, about your destiny. They're in fear about your happiness, la felicidad. 1 hour and 16 seconds. Your felicidad. El cielo, el hombre, y los animales. The world, a completion of a cycle. The snake that eats its tail. You're going into some type of a new cycle. They're in fear about your new cycle, about a house. For some, you could have moved in with somebody. Or you have a new relationship going, or you're collaborating. You could be building a new home for some, or whatever you're building. But it has to do strong with your domestic, with your house. Because someone, it's like they don't want you to close the chapter with them energetically. Strength in the reverse. What do we say? Leo energy. Strength in the reverse has got to do with the Leo. El soberano. You're sovereign to this, or you let go of this. 101-18. If it's not clear, you let go of this, and someone doesn't want you to let go. They want you to be stuck. So it feels like someone was not offering you anything. I don't know what kind of sick game somebody was playing. They're in an 8 of Swords. Oh, they're getting out of a mental prison, or somebody could have gotten out of some type of prison that they were stuck in. But there's some type of an incident that's going to happen. 8 of Spades is going to leave you very, very worried. This person doesn't have the force to recover from something, or they feel like they don't. 11 energy. This person was trying to get themselves unstuck. They thought they were being strong, but they're just being wrong. What's this? Out of some type of fake loyalty because of the dog barking. 102-11. This is a divine lesson for some, or for this person. This person could have always, this person always chose loyalties to fickle deeds and perversions. That's how it's coming in. This is for a man. This person chose loyalty because of a gang or a mob mentality, who's very worried because there's a block in communication, or communication could be very uncomfortable and rocky and awkward. This person's very worried. This person could have had some type of addiction. For some, you're in a relationship, or you're about to be, with someone who's very sincere, who's in the glory, who's very clear, sun energy, more Leo energy. There's a lot of Leo energy involved in a situation. And you will be very satisfied to walk away, but somebody wants to walk back to you. What the hell is this, my lovies? 10312, to bring you bliss, my lovies. That's what he's coming in. It's to bring you bliss. They want to bring you bliss. I don't know. They want to bring you bliss. I don't know. He's a hoe. That's how it's coming in. Or he used to be. Or she. Take it how it resonates. 10330. 10330 and then 10332. You see this person. You see, like, there's a spotlight on this person. This person would be very satisfied to walk back to you. They see you as family. They see you as wish fulfillment. After not getting, they could have ended some type of connection. There could have been a fallout of a union or some type of marriage. This person signed a legal contract with somebody else. It could have been a house situation. They could have signed a legal contract that kept them in some type of prison, in a house situation. But since then, this person has now let go of that. And they want their happiness. Osiris, the glory. They want their happiness. They want to walk back. 8 of Cups in the reverse. They want to walk back to something that they walked away from. This person is now independent and single and ready to mingle, and no legal or spiritual contracts are pending to 104, 45, and then 46. This person is worried. They're very worried about this communication or lack thereof. They're very melancholic. They are trying to, the magician in the upright, they are trying to manifest this. They're trying to manifest some type of a new beginning. They're trying to manifest some type of way to, why is this communication still blocked? That's what they're thinking. It's like, why is this communication? I don't know. 10522. So something's weird. Yeah, there's a mistrust. I don't know if this person's thinking, I don't know what they're thinking. Because the 9 of Spades is in the reverse. They want to definitely unblock something. They were in a state of disillusionment, depression, sleepless nights, losing sleep, losing their mind over a really shitty decision. But there's mistrust in this connection, and there's like, it's like if you do talk to this person, they feel they still feel a distrust, but I don't know if they're doing anything to make that, like, they don't know how to fix something because they don't want to tell all the truth of what really happened. They don't want to lose. They don't want to, yeah, 5 of Swords again in the reverse. They know they have to, though. It's like talking to somebody, and it's like they give you really super, they can only do this for so long if they really want something real. 10622, because they don't want to lose you. That's how it's coming in. Somebody doesn't want to lose a connection with you. Take that how it resonates. But it's fate. They feel like something's fated. Like they could have felt like something was fated, but there is mistrust in this connection now, because it's like someone did something they don't want to say. Ace of Swords in the reverse. They lied. They could have really misjudged someone. They could have told lies on someone. They could have been looking at someone from a really bad place. They don't want to argue either. So it's like difficult, because it's like if there are things that are going to be difficult to process and someone doesn't have the ability to discuss that, it's going to make it a little different. I mean, a little different. They want something to be different. They don't want to but they don't want to have difficult discussions. That's kind of cowardly. Like 5 of Swords in the reverse. They're going to have to admit defeat, though. They're going to have to speak their truth. no matter how difficult it is. They could not want to say what happened with a fallout of a contract, or a lie that they told, or some type of official news that they got that became a problem. Somebody could have crossed somebody in a very bad way, and so they know that they could have told some nasty lies on somebody as well, or they could have had some type of really bad plan, to be quite frank. Something about flank steak, something about shanking someone. Buenos consejos. Somebody lies in the reverse. Seven of Swords. Someone lied a lot, but they're getting good advice about CashAPP and buenos consejos. Certainly, they're not certain about if someone's kind of being cowardly because they're like looking for all of the excuses. They're unblocking it. Spirit saying Eight of Swords in the reverse. They're trying to end the strength of the reverse because they know that it's like, it's almost karma. They know they have to say whatever it is. They have to speak. Ah, Jesus. But it's like something inside of them is trying to make them take the coward's way out in a situation, like run away or not really be frank, and they're trying to be strategic because I think this is like 10846. In the daytime, something's gonna happen where this person's gonna speak up, and they're gonna win some type of a divine procedure. They're going to, like, it's like you're gonna have a difficult discussion, but it's worth it. It feels worth it. 10902. It may not be easy, but it feels like something that's worth it. Because somebody could have been really sleazy when it comes to a situation. But they're ready. They're ready to ascend. They're ready to change. They're ready to have a rebirth. They're ready. Because there's a good woman involved and they know it. And they could also talk to you about a not so great woman. A Queen of Diamonds in the reverse, a Queen of Wands in the reverse. But there's also a good woman involved in a situation and they know it. You don't come across good women and good men every single day. So if you can save it, that's how someone's looking at it. They're like, someone's not an idiot. I mean, they could have acted like an idiot, but they're like, if I can save this thing, I'm going to do everything I can. So they're trying to be strategic on how they communicate because they know that there are hurdles and obstacles that they caused, but there are big changes because they're under good advice, or there's some type of good advice happening, or they're seeing that they need to make something right. That's how it's coming in. It's going to happen in the daytime. It's going to be a discussion. It's going to be emotional because it's making my nose runny. This person, I'm telling you, for some, there's a spy. For some, someone can have a psychotic ex who's a spy or who's spying. There's a spy, l'espion, but there's a group of people that don't want this to happen, Jack of Spades. Or there's a group of spies involved in a situation, l'espion. But again, for some, that Page of Swords energy, someone's been being researched or watched, or all types of researchers and watchers that you need to let go of. For some, someone's letting go of a situation. This could be in a work situation or somewhere where labor is done. You have watchers and spiers and stalkers and all types of shit. 11041 was on the clock. For some of you, these could be military people, because when the way it came in, I'm like, spies, like, do they actually work for the government? Because some do. They work. Some of these people work for their government or in some type of a military position. Le militaire, un militar. For some of you could have something, news coming in very quickly. 11101, 11102. For some of you, there's a brunette female that was using you. Or someone that you were working with that was using you. For some of you, have parents who were using you or being used by a brunette. For some of you, there could be a brunette who uses her parents. Take that how it resonates. But the parents are letting them go, or letting some shame go. There are some type of projects here. Seven of Hearts energy. For some, you could have felt like a parent to somebody, but you gotta let them grow, my lovies, because it was keeping you in some type of, you're letting it go. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse, because it was keeping you in some type of prison, mental prison, psychological prison. Take that how it resonates. Anyway, all right, my lovies, boom, that was great. That's what's coming in. It was great. 11149. I caught it at 48 as well. Boom, by good, my lovies. That was interesting, to say the least. Okay, we're going to finish the documentary. Yes, well, yes, my lovey. Yeah, we're gonna finish a documentary. Why not? Spirit wants us to finish the documentary. But we're gonna finish this first round of the zodiac reads, Jesus, it's been intense, but we've been a little busy, but it's okay because we're gonna finish it. So we're gonna do the first round of the zodiac reads to get a little bit more specific information for each zodiac sign that interacts with this. And or you could do what they call cross watching. I find that interesting, but you can watch the other zodiac signs if you're interested in, if you are Aquarius, interested in a Pisces, or Leo, interested in whatever. I'm getting a Gemini, family, friends, whatever, and you want to watch, you could definitely do that. En tout cas, in any case, stay well, my lovies, stay well, stay absolutely well, because your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adore you. So your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies.